To celebrate the Cassian Andor show, I thought it was time to show my Imperial army for summer of 2022. Summer in this army, there is a Cassian Andor figure. It may be inside the Death Star, it may be in this row of figures, but there's a Cassian Andor figure somewhere in here. And if you find that figure, you will get a shout in one of my future videos and on my community tab. So make sure to stick to the end of the video to get a shout. Down below, all you have to do is list the time frame you find him and in what vehicle or thing or in this army he is in. So without further ado, let's get into the army. Don't forget to subscribe because she wants you to. Starting off with the figures, it has not grown that much since last year. However, I am missing quite the amount of figures, such as a TIE pilot right there, another one of these figures right here, and another one of the sand troopers, scout troopers, everything. There are so many figures missing in this army. I know I have them, but I just don't know where. Starting off with the front of the army, we have Emperor Palpatine looking very nice next to arm-printed Darth Vader, the Grand Inquisitor, Grand Admiral Thrawn, and Admiral Yularen over there with their dual-molded legs rocking them. And then we have Grand Moff Tarkin, Director Krennic, and newly elected Moff Gideon, which was not in the army last year, same as Director Krennic. And also we got Tarkin with his dual-molded legs, which look absolutely amazing. Taking a look at our Rogue One figures, we have 9 Death Troopers, which look absolutely amazing and are so badass. 2 more from last year, and we also, to our left, have some Stormtroopers, which is absolutely amazing. I love those figures. And 3 hover tank pilots, 1 from Darth Vader's castle, very nice set. And we have a total of 12 TIE pilots. Sadly, 1 is missing, however, from the army. Rest in peace, we will miss you. And that TIE pilot has some amazing arm printing from the UCS TIE Fighter, which is a great set. I love that UCS set so much. Now, moving on to our next figures, we have some Imperial AT-ST drivers. Then we have 3 Imperial officers, 1 missing his hat, and these are from the Rebels sets. We have some more Imperial officer crew, I guess. We have 1 crew from the 2014 Star Destroyer, and then we have 1 missing from the UCS Star Destroyer. Can you believe I already lost that and I just broke that thing? That's insane. Then we have Tobias Pickett over there, along with a Mud Trooper, Wing Trooper, a Shallow Trooper, Han Solo in disguise, and this Imperial Spy I recently bought for $30. Then we have this amazing custom Darth Vader from Daggles. I'll be making a video on that pretty soon. I paid $120 for that figure. That one piece of plastic, which is insane. Taking a look at the Stormtroopers, we have a total of 1 plus 2 over here in the back, and then plus 10 of the 2016 to 2014 best style of Stormtrooper out there. And then following that, we have a bunch of the newer 2019 style Stormtroopers. We have a total of like 8 of those. And we have 2 more on the way once I get my second Marauder transport that I want to get, which I only have 1 of right now. And going into our Rebel Stormtroopers, looks like we have about 10 of those Rebel Stormtroopers. I do believe I have more of these guys in particular, but I have no clue where they are. I know for a fact I have more of these guys in particular, but these are the old style of Stormtrooper that I have, and it's actually my profile picture, the most iconic thing on the channel. I know I have more than just 4, but I have no clue where they are. I also have a Sand Trooper over here from the Escape Pod set that came out a long time ago. I have a second one of those, but it's missing. I also have a second one of these Mustard Troopers, but sadly it is missing. Then we have 2 K2SO droids, along with 3 of these droids in the middle. I just thought these droids all go together, followed by 2 Palpatines, Moff Gideon, and back to Vader, and Transformation Chamber of Vader, followed by this landing platform outfit that was Jen's from the Battle on Scarif set, but I lost her head, so now it's just a headless thing. Yikes. Then moving back to the front, we have Infernal Squad over here, led by Captain Ursula, and missing 1 figure from that, very sad. Followed by a bunch, and I mean a bunch of Dark Troopers. I think there are a grand total of 8 Dark Troopers in my collection, and I'm super happy to have those. 2 of those from Light Cruisers, and then 6 of them from this set over here. Then we have a total of 5 of these Scout Troopers. I know I have 1 more of these older versions, which is why there's a spot missing, but I don't know where he is. And we have 2 of these newer Scout Troopers, which look absolutely amazing, followed by 2 Range Troopers, 2 Bike Troopers, I think that's the name for them, and then we have 2 AT drivers, followed by this old AT driver from the motorized AT-AT over there. And then we have a bunch of Death Star gunners, a total of 6 of those, and 6 Death Star crew, along with those droids back there, and followed by a bunch of Darth Vaders, with Christmas Darth Vader looking at us, which is kind of creepy, but we have a bunch of Darth Vaders back there, so many of them. I do believe a few are missing though from that portion of the army, followed by a probe droid. So now that we've taken a look at all the figures, let's rerun this and take a look at all the vehicles. This first thing is not a vehicle, but is a gun turret. This is a new set I recently got this year at Brickworld Chicago, followed by the Death Star Trench Run promo from 2020, followed by one of these Dark Trooper hallways. I do have a second one, but I've yet to build it, followed by a Microfire AT-AT, and an old destroyed Rebels Walker, very sad that's destroyed, followed by the new AT-ST Walker that just came out, and followed by two of these Scarif AT-STs, I guess if you want to call them. I just call them walkers, I guess. And then over here we have a hover tank from Rogue One, which is amazing, followed by 3 of these Imperial scout bikes. I do have 4 of these, but sadly one is too destroyed to make it into the cut of this video. Feels bad. Then we have 2 of these Rebel transports, which are amazing. I feel like they could have done them way better though. And then we have one of these water transporters, which is super cool. I really want to get a second one of these, but I don't know if I'll have it in my budget this year. Then over here we do have one of the Rebels speeder bikes. I wish I would have gotten more of this set, but sadly did not. Then over here we have the amazing Death Star Final Duel. This is not the new one, but it's still a pretty good set overall. The majority of play features for a cheaper price. Then moving over here we have this Imperial Vegas train, and also something I forgot to include was this speeder bike. I have 2 of these speeder bikes, not just one, so that is something very cool in my army. Then we also have this Imperial type transport. This is an amazing set, followed by the Darth Vader transformation chamber. Then over here, looking at our flagships, we have this Imperial Light Cruiser and this Imperial Light Cruiser, 2 of them, which is amazing. I'm super happy to have both of those, and the Imperial Star Destroyer. This was one of my favorite sets for a long time, but now it is beat by its predecessor, the UCS Star Destroyer, which is absolutely amazing. I built this a few days ago, and I'm super happy with it. Then taking a look at our fighter escorts, we have so many TIE fighters. We have a bunch of micro TIE fighters from the TIE transporter that we saw over there, and we have 4 of these micro TIE fighters that came out a long time ago. I do have a 4th one, and I have a 5th one after coming in the mail sealed, but the 4th one is too destroyed to show in this video. I played with these a lot as a kid. Then we have this TIE Microfighter, TIE Advanced prototype, and then we have the actual TIE Advanced prototype, followed by 2 Darth Vader's TIE Fighters. This one's from the Death Star, this one's from Darth Vader's Castle, which is over here, which looks like a great set, and it's absolutely amazing. Then over here we have 4 TIE Fighters. These are absolutely amazing. My favorite of these being the 2018 version, the best version. Then we have the Death Star, which is an amazing set, and I love it to this day. I just wish it had panels. Then we have the TIE Striker from Rogue One. I got this recently at Brickworld Chicago. Amazing time. And next we have the Imperial Shuttle from 2015, which is an amazing set. I love that set so much. Followed by Director Critic Shuttle, a newer set in my collection. Followed by 2 AT-ATs, one being motorized, and the 2 AT-STs, AT-ST Raider and AT-ST from 2016. Followed behind that by the AT Horror, which is a great set, and I made a video on how to carry an AT-ST from that. And following that, the UCS TIE Fighter, our final set today. To sum up this army, this is an amazing army, and I'm super happy to have it in my collection. And this is probably one of the most powerful armies in my collection, not in the way of made figures, but in the way of ships, vehicles, etc. and etc. This is the Imperial Army, the toughest in the galaxy. Make sure to like and subscribe down below if you did find that Cassian Andor figure. It was super hard to find, so if you found it, give yourself a high five. And that's all for now, guys. Peace out, stay awesome, like and subscribe, or else.